Ye there, everybody. Daver here again with my buddy Chad. Hello, Chad.
Hey, how we doing?
Doing pretty damn good. Another good Dynamite. I mean, they haven't been annoying or terrible in any way to me in
Yeah,
a good while now. The main event was a little slower and plotting than what I wanted, but I'm
yeah,
not going to really complain about that too much. The whole rest of the episode was really good. A lot of
yeah,
story progression, a lot of build for Double or Nothing, which I'm looking really forward to. A lot
yeah.
of build,
Overall, oh, sorry.
a lot of build to Beach Break too.
True. Yeah, no, for me, overall, like, still very good from where we were a few months ago. Like, it wasn't quite as like high tier as like the last couple episodes, but it was in the ballpark. So, and I mean, you got to have that. It's going to be ebbs and flows, and this one felt like there was a lot more setup, but like that beginning segment, it started off with the talking segment, and for me it was my probably the favorite thing of the night.
Hangman and Ospreay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that was good. That was really good. I like how seems like AEW does this kind of often where they make the people who were gonna face each other team together
yeah.
before they actually have their match, which was
Uh-huh.
kinda neat. Uh, can't think of anything offhand specifically where they've done that before, but just seems like something they do.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Can they coexist kinda thing.
they love that. Yeah, they love that trope. But yeah, no, yeah, Osprey was sporting a very Zach Morris looking haircut.
Yeah, he was.
I
But
wanted him to pull out the big gray cell phone.
yeah, dude, yep. But yeah, before we get too far into it, everyone out there, don't you forget, leave a damn comment. We want to know what you're thinking. AEW, WWE, New Japan, TNA,
Yeah.
probably not Ring of Honor. Not many people watch that. But yeah, any other promotion that you want to give a shout out? What's your favorite superstar right now? Any promotion? You looking forward to Double or Nothing? You looking forward to what's it called? Backrash? Um,
Oh god. I It's gonna be so bad and I'm still gonna watch it.
yeah, I it's not part of my contractual obligation to watch that one, so
Yeah. Oh,
I'll
I still
just
gotta finish getting through WrestleMania 32. Thanks, Chandler.
yep, I haven't even started.
Yeah. I've been watching
Um,
like an hour or so before work every day, and it's actually not as bad as I remembered it. But I haven't gotten to the main event yet. That's the real stinker.
yep, that's what we cannot skip that match, Chandler said.
Yeah.
But yeah, also other than leaving a comment, elbow drop that like button, power bomb that subscribe button, and we appreciate your support. Thank you for
Yeah.
watching. But yeah, Dynamite. We got a new intro song. Did you catch that?
You know, I didn't really make notice it. Huh. Yeah, no.
Uh, yeah, yeah, we did. If I remember correctly, it is some 41. This is War or something. Is that the
Hmm,
band? Some 41 AEW. Let me see if I can get that here. Yeah. Some 41 provides AEW Dynamite with a new opening theme. Um,
good
yeah,
for them.
so you didn't even catch it, but
No.
I enjoyed it. It's
Huh.
it
Hey, I like Canadian Blink 182.
is that what they are?
Very much so.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, the song is called "You Wanted War." Yeah, man, maybe go back and there's like
Yeah.
quick clips of it, on the internet, Twitters, whatnot. Yeah, it was so much better than I'm so excited.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool as heck. I can't believe I didn't notice that. That's funny.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
But
in fact, weird one when Sum 41 went on tour a long time ago. On their merch thing, they had a hockey jersey that was looked like it was inspired by Bret the Hitman Hart's old jersey.
oh, they must be wrestling fans,
Yeah,
clearly. Uh, cool. Good to know. I like that. But yeah, we got the new intro song. We go right into Hangman Page doing an in-ring promo. He can't understand why even one of the fans would still cheer for him. Uh, he says it does make a difference and thanks them. Uh, Man, I love babyface Hangman.
yeah.
You can't
No,
you can't
even
hate Hangman.
yeah, I even feel like Osprey made a bit of a decision to play situational heel just a little bit because he was definitely kind of burying Hangman just a little, but
He got
kind of like, hey, you got to quit. I'm the future. I'm looking ahead. You're still looking in the past. Like it would definitely like wasn't full heel, but he's definitely feel like he's being situational.
yeah, Osprey got some heat for sure. He says the past 2 years have been a special kind of hell. He wanted revenge and justice, and he found it. He took another man's hopes and dreams and nearly killed him. After the cage match with Swerve, he thought he could feel closure, but he felt nothing. Um, he bottled up his anger, but uh, deep down, it tore him apart. Tells he's speaking to Swerve basically, and he says he will never forget what Swerve did to him, and probably will never forgive him, but he will have to put it behind him. So yeah, that's basically the like reconciliation, the best we're gonna get probably. They will team together. That'll
Oh yeah,
happen.
yeah. Speaking of can they coexist tag teams?
Yep. Yeah. He entered the Owen and will wrestle the best wrestler in the world, Will Ospreay. Cue Will Ospreay. He walks out. He says, with all the promotions they've been a part of, they've never spoke to each other. One of his favorite moments is when Page took the Dark Order and led them and showed them how to be cowboys. He saw Page's smile again after he beat Fletcher. He hadn't seen that look in a long time. But he says he's not losing at Double or Nothing. Um, Hangman's been tearing apart AEW, whether it's Jeff Jarrett, Christopher Daniels, Swerve. Um, you think you can smile and take your spot back. That don't mean cowboy shit to me, bruv. Ooh. Uh, Osprey says, what was it? You think this is your redemption? Well, this is my ascension. Ooh, that
Yeah,
was
that
good.
was a good line.
Uh, they kind of get in each other's faces, but here comes the Don Callis family. Don says, stupidest thing Osprey's ever done was leave the Don Callis family. Don calls Page a violent maniac. Osprey calls out two of the Don Callis family for a match right then and there. Uh, Don Callis doesn't think Page can hold it together and says he accepts if Page can hold it together until next week. So yeah, we're gonna get that can they coexist match. Really great promo, man.
Yeah,
Page is such a like he's so good at connecting with the audience and he, like he said to MJF, he's real.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very much so. Yeah, it's been man. what, the past almost 6 years now. That dude's taken us on a journey.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like that is probably one of the most interesting character arcs I've ever seen in wrestling. Like, and it always feels justified, whatever he's doing. It's like he's like so method about it. I feel like he just lives it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, me too. He takes it very seriously. He's great at acting, I guess.
Mm.
Like he should
Yeah,
probably be in TV or movies. I think that should be something he pursues. But yeah, man, Osprey, Hangman at Double or Nothing is gonna be unreal. Dream
yeah,
match for me.
yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, actually, this whole thing, like lately, all the current storylines, I'm really looking forward to the payoffs, like that MJF stuff. Oof,
Yep.
chef's kiss.
Willow
Mwah.
Willow
Oh
Shafir.
yeah. Oh, and then they circled around back to Willow Stat a little too. What the
Yeah,
heck? So
dude.
good.
Yep, very good stuff, man. But yeah, after that we get Stokely and FTR harassing Tony Schiavone on commentary. Stokely says Tony keeps talking negatively about him and FTR. Uh, Shivani called Stoke a snake in the grass. Stokely called Shivani a pale, pasty piece of shit. Tony stands up, but Dax knocks him down. Cash says Garcia turned his back on them, and they were like father figures to him. And what they're gonna do to him on Collision is gonna hurt him a lot more than it hurts them. Dax Harwood says to Shivani, "Tell Nigel they'll see him on Collision." Ooh, I didn't get to the main event, but they probably beat him up.
It's
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, but I really like Stokely being with FTR. I
good
can't quite
chemistry.
pinpoint it. Yeah, it's good chemistry, but like, oh God, he's such a good heel manager,
Yeah,
and there's such good heels. Like, it's a no brainer.
yeah, yeah. No, he's almost got like Heenan vibes because like he's just so quick witted.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to go back and finish Collision after we record this. But yeah, we get Anna Jay and Harley Cameron backstage. Anna Jay tells Cameron that she had her fat ass next or last week, and she's gonna have her fat ass this week or later, or whatever. Got her back basically. Harley says she has the T and Anna has the A. Anna asks who wants to get choked out. Harley goes, me, me, me.
I love it.
Anna Jay had to be like, no, 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 no. And Anna jumps on Harley's back and they both gallop away. Uh, wow. Yeah, really good
Amazing.
stuff. Amazing. Like, I like that Harley Cameron's kind of making Anna Jay get into like the comedy stuff now.
Yeah.
It works. So, yeah, hopefully they just be a tag team for a while and we get some women's
Yes,
tag team
indeed.
championships.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, good stuff. But yeah, speaking of good stuff, the match after that was really great. We get the four-way eliminator match for the AEW Women's World Title. We got Tony Storm taking on Thunder Rosa, Anna Jay, and Penelope Ford. Uh, you said you didn't notice it, but we had that little red spider
Yeah.
dangling down, and that's probably Tekla, I believe is her name. I don't know much about her, but apparently
Yeah, me
she's
neither. I
pretty damn good.
heard her name popped up like, "Oh, she's probably gonna get snapped up by WWE," and then I'm like, a day later, it's like, "Oh, AEW got her." Hmm, cool, badass.
Yeah. Yeah, can't wait for that. Should be good. Yeah, we get that little red spider dropping down. But Tony Storm double hip attacks. Uh, Anna Jay and Penelope Ford in the corner. Thunder Rosa launches off Tony Storm's back into a drop kick on Ford in the corner. Then we got Megan Bain crashing the party. So four-way, so there's no DQ. She power bombs Anna Jay, but Harley Cameron runs out with a metal pipe and takes out Bain. They fight to the back. Ford has Anna Jay in an Indian deathlock, but Tony Storm kicks her right in the cooter, gets her in the crossface chicken wing choke for the win. Yeah, Tony Storm wins. Really fun match.
Yeah,
I
I like
like the
that
run
finish too.
in. Yeah, I really like that run in. Megan Bain is awesome. Uh, Harley Cameron, you know how much I love her. And yeah, Tony Storm's great. Anna Jay looked good in this
Yeah,
match. I mean, shit, they all did. Penelope
yeah,
Ford did. They all looked great.
yeah. Thunder tits.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I like that crossface chicken wing too. It gives me like you probably didn't watch, but when Bob Backlund had that run way back when, he used to use that, and as very gives me like that old timey feel, which is timeless.
yeah, pretty fitting for her to break out that move. Um, yeah, loved it. I really enjoyed the match. After that, we get Crew, which is Action Andretti and Leo Rush, make their way to the front row. The Hurt Syndicate come out. MVP asks where are all the tag teams to step up to the Hurt Syndicate. Top Flight come out. They answer the challenge. Uh, but immediately MJF comes out, jumps him from behind. He's wearing the tank top, taped up hands. He's pummeling Darius and Dante. Power bombs Dante Martin on the apron. Uh, Dante's bleeding. He gets in the ring and says, "I hurt people." Bobby's just kind of smiling. He says he'll have an answer for him next week. Awesome. This is the
Yeah,
MJF I want.
yeah. No, this is. I was saying that like a week or two ago. Like this is it. Like what I was picturing basically is what happened. It was like the tank top, the taped up wrist. Like that is such a cool, badass version of MJF. I love it. But
Yeah, like I know you have a theory, but
yeah,
I the way I kind of want this to go is them to turn him down again and just he snaps and he just stays like this.
yeah, that would be awesome.
Badass MJF, and
Yeah,
now he's gonna have a match against Bobby Lashley at
that's kind of where I want. That was the theory, which is that except instead of him doing that, he goes, "All right, yeah, you hurt one of them, hurt me," and then like him actually challenging them, like you beat me, you're in. I think that would be a freaking awesome match.
ooh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I want that really bad. Um, yeah, man, this whole angle, this whole storyline has been great week after week after week. Um, it's like the same as in they like vote pretty much every week, but it just keeps evolving and evolving and evolving. It's
Yeah,
so good.
yeah, very cool. Like I don't know, MGF. He obviously always has a pretty good hand in his creative, and it's always like been compelling. But this is like you said, it's kind of neat because it's repetitive, but it always advances the story. It's really kind of a neat way to tell a story, I think.
Yeah. And man, how cool is MVP? What a great manager.
Yeah,
What a great asset to AEW. Oh my gosh, dude. Um, yeah, this is really great. Really great stuff. And I can't wait to see, like either way of whether they let him in or don't or make him
yeah,
beat Bobby Lashley for the spot. Like, it's gonna be good no matter what. Win, win, win.
Yeah, no, I don't really care what the outcome is because they're just telling a good story.
Uh,
Like you've made it this far. Like however it ends, who cares? It's been a great ride.
yeah. But yeah, good stuff. I'm still very intrigued. Then we get an elite promo with Ricochet. Um, it's a huge night for the elite, the Rainmakers, and singles action. Uh, Ricochet says he knows how to beat Swerve. The Bucks then enter their locker room, and the Death Riders are there, looking all ominous. Marina Shafir slams the door. I don't know what that was about. I guess trying to think. Did that even like nothing happened with that?
No, I think it's gonna pay off at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, who knows what they're discussing. Then we get a Ring of Honor TV title match. Nick Wayne defending against Rhino. So I guess Christian and Rhino used to be a tag team. I didn't know that.
Man, I don't remember.
Uh, Maybe that was in TNA.
Very possibly.
I just don't know. It's cool history though. They were tag team and you know enemies. But yeah, Wayne kicks out after a big spine buster. He sidesteps a gore and hits the kill switch for the win. Pretty quick match. Christian goes to put the belt on Nick Wayne, but he doesn't. That was kind of weird. He like stops and then takes the belt and then drops it in front of Nick Wayne and walks away with a smile on his face. Yeah, it was cool seeing Rhino. I've
Yeah,
always been a big fan of his work.
yeah,
ECW, he was in TNA for a long time. So yeah, he
yeah.
looks
Of
like
course,
Ron
I've now
Jeremy.
ruined him for you. Yeah. Text you in the middle of it. Is it just me or does Rhino look a little like Ron Jeremy? Like,
Ruined,
thanks. Now I can't
ruined
unsee
it.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, and then Nick Wayne's going off to New Japan for the Super Junior Heavyweight
For
round
him.
robin tournament. I
He
love
is
that for
he
him.
is evolving so much. He'll probably come back even better than that than ever.
Yep. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. Then we get a Roosh promo. He calls out Kevin Knight for costing him $100,000. He says Kevin Knight owes him that money, and you know the rest. When you mess with the bull,
You
you get
get the horns.
the
I like the
hands.
whole crowd jumped in on that one.
Yep. Yeah, they know. They know, man. Then we get an absolute unbelievable match, man. These multi-man matches have been out of
Yeah,
control. I
yeah,
think the
man.
Bucks are like the
They
secret.
came back motivated. That time off did them some good because, like, I think they're in rings like on par with like when AEW first started, like when they were feuding with the Lucha Bros and stuff. Wow, like they're back on top.
Dude, they look amazing. Great athleticism. But yeah, we got Swerve Strickland, Mark Briscoe, and Mike Bailey versus the Young Bucks and Ricochet. Uh, please keep Ricochet in the elite. Like, just make him part of
Yeah,
the group. Like, it's really working and it's really fun. I'm a little bummed out they didn't do the hair thing with Matt draping
yeah,
his hair over Ricochet's head. I think that would have been great. But yeah, Bailey and Briscoe do a little redneck kung fu to Ricochet. Uh, Dude, Nick Jackson, he is unreal, dude. The
yeah,
perpetual motion into the stomp. Uh, let's see, I can't remember who it was to, but he does the stomp off the top rope, and that immediately goes into the power bomb for Matthew. Uh, he did a dive on Swerve. He lands on his feet. all in one boom, boom, boom
Yeah,
motion. And then Ricochet does that 450 splash on Mike Bailey, and then commercial. Dude, the crowd
yeah,
was like on their feet, dude, cheering the bad guys.
yeah, yeah. How could you not? Like, that's just incredible.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, Bailey Hurricane Rana's Nick off the apron onto Matthew. Swerve comes back after a Canadian destroyer, immediately no sells it into a uh house call to Nick. Uh, Swerve manhandles the Bucks for a while, and Ricochet. Mark Briscoe hits a uh Matthew with a froggy bow. Swerve covers him, but Nick breaks the pin. Matthew gets the win with a surprise roll up on Swerve, and the way Swerve sold that, like he's like, "What?"
Yeah,
Like the surprise, man, it was great. That made that match, dude.
yeah,
Great match. I'm glad the bad guys won. I think it really helped with the story. Um, and
yeah.
that, I was worried earlier. Ricochet's like, I know how to beat Swerve and everything. I thought he was going to cost them the match, and then
Oh, for sure.
they were going to be done with Ricochet. But
Yeah,
no, this is good stuff.
yeah. No, and like rewinding back to that spot, like sometimes in wrestling, like there's a move where you're like, oh, that kind of like you can't quite tell like who took the move and like who should be hurting. I had this weird moment when Swerve took that Canadian destroyer and he was just boop up on his feet. I was like, wait, didn't he receive the destroyer? Why is he? Oh, like that just
It, it
caught
w-
me off guard.
it was a desperation house call.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just
Yeah, and
instinct,
then he sold it right after. Like I was like, "Oh, that was awesome."
dude, insane. God, yeah, this match just got me so hyped. I was like, fuck yes, Dynamite. Uh, yeah, really good stuff. Yeah, great match. Love it. I can't wait to see where this goes. I think we're probably gonna get Ricochet Bailey at Double or Nothing. Does that sound?
Please. Yes, please.
Uh, or do you think we're gonna get? Oh no. Yeah, because the Bucks will be in Anarchy in the arena, so it won't be Mike Bailey,
Yeah,
Kevin
it'll be
Knight versus the Bucks.
yeah.
Whew, yeah, man. Please give me that. I love how they're pushing Mike Bailey. They're pushing Kevin Knight.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's really great stuff. Then we get Renee backstage with Will Ospreay. He's interrupted by MJF. He shills his replica diamond dynamite ring, which
Yeah.
I have bought myself. Uh, MJF wants Osprey to go to All In and win so he can beat him for his AEW title. Osprey brings up him beating MJF at Wembley. MJF says he hopes they wrestle again, so Osprey finds out again that there ain't nobody on the level of the devil, and Osprey tells him, "I am on another level." I like
Yeah.
that. They're both of their catchphrases are.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I gotta say, I don't love MJF's "You'll thank me later."
Right?
It just doesn't make sense.
No. Yeah.
Like, when has that come true?
Never.
Never. Um,
Then I
but
liked
yeah,
the little side right at the end when then like Osprey goes back to Renee. He's like, sorry about that. Like it just
yep. Um, so man, yeah, this is what you were saying quite a while back, that you really enjoy is when AEW feels like a living, breathing world where
Yeah.
everyone's part of everything. Like Will Ospreay's in a feud with Hangman right now, but he's bickering with MJF.
Yeah.
MJF's bickering with like Like they're not even in the same program together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, just because I'm feuding with one person doesn't mean the rest of the world goes away. It's great. Like, yeah, all these guys interact with each other and they're going to interact with each other again down the line. Like, do I want to see them eventually revisit Osprey and MJF? Hell yeah, that was awesome what they did before.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the storytelling. There's no, the old Cody Island thing, man.
Yeah.
They're not really doing that. So kudos to Tony Khan doing something right. But yeah, man, living, breathing world. Everyone's intertwined with everyone. Like
Yeah.
they're all there. They might as well interact.
Yeah. No, like, we look at the women too. Like, Stat and Willow kind of it's like that storyline's been evolving for how long? It's then they just kind of revisited that, but that sounds like Marina Shafir is getting intertwined into it now. So, like,
And then
oh
that
yeah, that is
the
so good.
eliminator match. You got the Harley Cameron,
Yeah,
Megan Bain intertwined with the Penelope Ford and the dude. It's really good. Really enjoying everything I'm seeing. But yeah, we get a Jamie Hayter sit down segment with Renee. Hayter says the world title means more to her than Monet. She wants to get to know the real Mercedes Monet, not the hype or the catchphrase. Hayter says they are nothing alike. She has integrity uh, and grit, uh, but not Monet's match catalog and star power. Hayter's back injury is fine, but then Monet attacks her. And they fight. They make their way onto the balcony, uh, VIP section. They kind of topple over that. Hayter fights her off. Monet runs away up to the stage. Monet dodges a Haterade and runs off. Jamie Hayter's music hits. She thinks it's over, but here comes Monet, uh, takes out Hayter, puts her in the statement maker, and Hayter is left on the floor writhing in pain.
yeah,
Yeah, man, it was good. Love it. I'm we talked about this. I'm almost kind of thinking Hayter might win this.
yeah, yeah. I think it's a distinct possibility. Like, it's time for Monet to suffer her first loss, and that none of her titles will be on the line for that. It's the perfect time for her to eat a loss and be able to really absorb it without really it affecting her. And I don't know, like, Hater came back and it was kind of like, oh, that's cool. And she's sort of just been hovering in the same spot. Like, it's time to give her that push back up into that main event scene.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, no real belt is on the line. Then we can get Jamie Hayter, Tony Storm at Wembley or Texas,
Yeah.
Texas this year at All In. Uh, and yeah, it won't be England, but it could be a really great moment for Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of
No,
want that.
that's a match I'd really look. I think those two, like, this current iteration of Jamie Hayter with this like kind of interesting retro look, and then
Yes.
time against Timeless, like, that is kind of a pairing I really want right now.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I want that. That's my fantasy booking. But yeah, good stuff, man. Then we get a Willow Nightingale promo. She wants to put an end to the Death Riders. Lander interrupts and wants to talk. Willow blames Stat for costing her the Owen last year. Willow challenges Statlander to a match on Collision. Statlander accepts. Then we get a AEW Continental Title Eliminator match. Kazuchika Okada versus Kevin Knight. Roosh attacks Kevin Knight on the ramp during his entrance. Roosh throws him into the barricade, into the steps, goes to choke him with the cable. Mike Bailey comes out to make the save. Roosh ends up walking away. Kevin Knight ends up deciding to go on with the match. That made him look really badass.
Yeah.
Uh, full of heart, man. He's a
Yeah. No.
true fighter.
Yeah, a lot
Um,
of times, like if they do an angle like that against the high flyer, they usually just get wrecked and they can't continue. So that was kind of a real cool spin on that trope where it was like, oh no, he's gonna go. This is awesome.
yeah, yeah, made him look really good. But yeah, Kevin Knight puts up an admirable fight, but Okada gets the win with a rainmaker. Okada gives Knight a post-match beatdown, but Mike Bailey comes out again to make the save. Um, dude, I love Okada. He's so good.
Yeah.
We got to see a good drop kick, but we got to see a really good high drop kick from Kevin Knight too.
Yeah. It's a thing of
Um,
beauty.
yeah, man. Uh, Trying to think of anything else crazy that happened. Got that big elbow drop from Okada. Um, but yeah, man, Kevin Knight put up a quite more of a fight than he
Yeah.
really should have after getting his
Yeah.
ass beat.
Yeah. It was a good character moment for him. Like it makes you more invested in the character other than like just labeling him as, oh, cool high flyer. Like, oh no, he's got some grit. Like he's gonna, when when the chips are down, he's not gonna fold. That's great.
Yeah, man, keep pushing that guy. Uh, yeah, him and Mike Bailey are such a great tag team. They better be tag champs at some point
Yeah.
within the next year and a half. But yeah, then we get Don Callis calling out the Outrunners to face Rocky Romero and Trent Beretta. Um, then we get the Hurt Syndicate backstage. For some reason, they have a lawyer that's telling them not to say anything at
So
this
weird.
point. That's kind of, man, like, kind of intrigues me. Like, I wonder, like, what's going on with that. Like, that's got to
Yeah.
mean something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Wondering maybe it's foreshadowing so
Cedric.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Whew. Yeah, I can't wait for this to pan out. I'm so intrigued, man. Love the Hurt Syndicate. They're such a great, entertaining part of Dynamite for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we get the main event here: Samoa Joe versus Claudio. It was hard hitting. It was violent. Uh, but Joe counters a giant swing into the Coquina clutch for the win. Um, Yeah, man, this match though, you put it well. It was a WWE match.
Yeah. It had the exact like the rhythm and cadence of one, which is cool move, cool spot, react. Watch for to look at the crowd. Like it was just like, most AEW it's like spot, 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 spot. And this one it was just like, oh man, like I'm interested, but I just want you to cut out some of that reaction time. Like
Yeah. Yeah, man. It didn't quite, give me the feels I wanted, but Samoa Joe looked good. Claudio, he looked good too.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, Joe gets that win. The Death Riders surround Joe, but Powerhouse Hobbs comes to his rescue with a chair, and they hit Claudio with the chair, and then Joe drops Claudio gut first onto the open chair like he did to Hook and Shibata. Little
Yeah.
payback. Um, I there was a fraction of a second where I'm like, "Oh shit, Hobbs is gonna turn on Joe."
Yeah.
I thought that was
It's just
coming.
the way he holds himself. Like, see, like he always looks like he's just about to fuck up the guy who's standing next to him. Doesn't matter if it's a friend or not. Because yeah, I had that same kind of vibe. It was like, is there something going? Oh no, it's just Hobbs being Hobbs. Okay.
Yeah, man. It scared me for a second, but it didn't happen. I like the ops, man. I'm glad technically there's 4 of them now
Yeah,
too, so that's pretty neat. Uh, yeah, man. All in all, great Dynamite, and I'm just being real nitpicky about the main event. It was good. It
yeah,
was just a little slower than what maybe I wanted.
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, like the story was good, the match was good, but it's just, you know, coming out of like the Young Bucks match, you're just like, huh.
Yeah,
But it's a couple
exactly.
older dudes, and they both spent a fair amount of time in WWE. Like they have a certain way they're gonna go.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, so Collision. Let's look at the card for that. How
Yeah,
about
is it
we?
over yet?
It should be over, yeah.
Nice.
So Tony Storm, uh, uh let's see, is in the balcony, uh with a promo with a lot of sexual innuendo. The Paragon are
Spoiler.
yeah, yeah. Paragon are interviewed, disappointed about their loss to FTR. They vow to bounce back. Um, they're confronted by the grizzled young vets. Looks like that'll be happening soon. Ricochet defeats Angelico. Oh, my boy
Oh hell yeah,
Angelico.
that guy's so good.
Love it. Uh, man, I might have to go back and watch this. Um, The Don Callis family defeats Bandito, AR Fox, and the Outrunners. Looks like Beretta scored the pinfall. Um, got a John Moxley promo. Anthony Bowens defeats Lee Johnson. Good to see. Looks like Bowens is a collision guy, I guess. Um, the Gates of Agony are calling out Big Bill and Brian Keith. Um, Video package hyping Megan Bain versus Anna Jay. Uh, we got Chris Statlander defeating Willow Nightingale. Marina Shafir um, interferes, chokes out Willow. Statlander gets the win. We get a return hype package for Sky Blue returning on Beach Break.
Hell yeah.
I actually watched that like a little bit before
Oh,
we went
cool.
on, dude. And oh, dude, she's looking great. Uh, let's see, we get Takeshita and Josh Alexander annihilating Evil Uno and Alex Reynolds. Mike Bailey defeats Sterlistico, and looks like Daniel Garcia and Dax Harwood goes to a no contest.
Cool.
Um, yeah, man. Dax gets his foot on the rope during the pin attempt. They brawl over the commentary table where Dax smacks off Nigel's headset and shoves him. Nigel has had
Ooh,
enough and runs in the ring to attack FTR. The ref throws out the match as Daddy Magic, Nigel, and Garcia stand tall. Are we gonna get a trios match, or
hell
is
yeah.
Nigel gonna team with Garcia?
I'm down for that. I've been hoping he'd come back out for another one for a while.
Yeah, man. Damn, looks like yeah, Collision sounded really good. Really good. Um, okay, yeah, I'll have to finish watching that along with WrestleMania. Ugh.
Yeah. S- So it's kind of a trip because I've been thinking about you half the time I'm watching this because like Cody Rhodes is in it, the Stardust, kind of funny to see. DDP shows up.
Yes.
Dean Ambrose, of course, is there. So it's really bizarre to see. Like
Yeah.
I was like, 10 years is kind of a long time, but not that long of a time. And I'm like, wow, all these people are so different now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Gosh, I gotta figure out which match we get. One match we can skip Gotta figure
I'm
out
not.
which
I'm
one
just
that
going through the
is.
whole thing. I usually have about an hour to sit there with my coffee, so I just throw it on my second monitor and just drink coffee and kind of watch it while I like do emails and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Monet
Uh,
is it? Has that? That was actually a good match. It was Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair. So
oh,
like it was good. Like the opening match.
star
Like
power.
so, let me tell you like kind of my history with wrestling was like I was telling you, like Steven Larson used to do the video game podcast. Then, as their life progressed, they kind of flipped into a wrestling thing, which kind of reignited my interest in wrestling. And this was the first WrestleMania I sat down and watched because I was listening to those guys, and I was like, oh, let's see what's going on. And I didn't click it until that very first match because I remember like that first match was a banger. It was a intercontinental title multi-man match, ladder match. So the title's hanging over there, and there's a ton of people in the ring. I'm like, this is fucking bonkers. It was a great match. I really like that. Then it kind of dips down a bit, but there's a few good matches in there. But like I said, just the nostalgia of seeing these people and like where they were 10 years ago versus now is kind of bonkers.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Uh, love it, man. A lot of future AEW people.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm sure I'll get some enjoyment or, you know, something of value out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, watching it passively, like 45 minutes to an hour at a time, spread out over the course of a week, is definitely the way to watch this for me.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll have to be my strategy. Let's see. I've
Yeah.
got what's today? Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I got 3 days. Oh,
Yeah.
technically
Shane
four if
O'Mac
I
versus The
watch.
Undertaker and Hell in a Cell. Like,
Mhm.
not the greatest match, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, it's really all I care about.
Yeah.
Um, but cool, man. Yeah. Double or Nothing coming up. Backrash coming up. We're gonna be reviewing WrestleMania 32 for our retro view. So much coming up. But yeah, I think that might just about do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Chad and I. Again, don't forget to leave a damn comment, hit that like
Yeah.
button, do some kind of generic wrestling move on the subscribe button.
Oh yeah, and check
And
out the audio podcast. I haven't pimped that in a while.
yeah, there's something audio realm thing for
Yeah. Yeah, these videos are long and you don't have an attention span because you're, you know, young and stuff. So check us out on the podcast. Listen to us while we drive. I'll put you to my boring voice. I'll put you to sleep. Then you'll crash your car. It'll be funny. Don't sue
yeah,
me.
wait a
Don't
minute,
sue
wait a
me.
minute.
I can't afford that.
But yeah, we're on all the major podcast platforms.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple,
Apple,
Amazon.
Podbean. Yeah, we are on
Yeah,
Amazon too. Spotify,
yeah,
I think.
yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I will catch you later, Chad, and everyone out there watching. I'll catch you later next time for our WrestleMania 32, the whole
Yeah.
thing. Retro view should be a blast. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye.
That's the thing. Peace.
Haha.
Wah, wah.